Hey family, it is Monday what's today? The 23rd?
The 23rd.
Okay. It's Monday the 23rd. I begun my project on making these dresses. My plan and my goal is to have 2 dresses plus a blouse made by Wednesday. I'm beginning to cut out dress number 1, which is quote unquote the goddess. So I'm about 10 or 15 minutes in, but I wanted to begin recording so you guys can kind of get a sense as to where I'm going with this. Let me show you guys first. When you're cutting out a pattern, this material, this paper is so wafer thin. It's thinner than wax paper, though it looks like it. So what you're going to do, when I say this one so you guys can see it, because actually this is lining. So what you're going to do is, you're going to cut out to your particular size. For me, I'm doing an 18. So that would be this inside line here. Now these darts right here, little triangles as some people will call them, you just cut right through those guys, because actually you don't cut them out. Cut the darts out until you're doing it on material. That's the way I do it, and that's the way I was taught. So, and then you just cut it out like so. You know, pretty much just pretty self-explanatory. You're just following the lines and cutting it out, and you're just cutting it out to size. Okay. Now, I bought this cutting board, and now this cutting board comes in handy because when you're sewing, you have to do a lot of ironing. Now this piece right here, this is my tie end, and it says cut 2. My phone is ringing. This is my auntie Nisi. It says cut 2. Hold on. Hello? Hey, auntie, hold on one second. I'm filming, okay? Hold on one second. Okay, now on this particular piece right here, it's the tie end. So this is the piece that's going to go like around my waist. So on here it says cut 2. And this arrow here, you're going to just line it up where it's straight with the grain of the fabric. Now with this cutting board that I bought, is good because to iron out this pattern and you don't mess up your nice table, you just iron this flat right on this like that, and it makes it smooth and it makes it true to size, so your sizes won't be off. So you want to make sure this grain line is straight with the grain of the material. This guy here, this is piece number 10. And this is the skirt front, and it's cut on a fold. So this is the fold. So you're gonna leave this alone. You're gonna cut out just the outline of it. Okay, family, I'm back on here, and you can give me just a little bit. It's okay. I'm back on here, family. I came back on because I have so much sewing to do that resting is just not really an option right now. So I decided to get back on it. All the pieces are cut out. All the lining is cut out. So now I'm going to have to do some gathering. So I'm going to show you how to do that and what you need to do. This right here is a fabric pin, and it wipes off, you know, but on this white material, it's hard to kind of decipher the inside of the material as opposed to the outside. So it's always good to use a pin when you're sewing, especially on white fabric. So now let me show you how I'm going to do this. On the pattern here, it has little circles. It has little circles here, and it tells you where you're going to start gathering. So again, we're doing a size 18, so I'm going to mark right about here. So I'm going to gather between that circle and this circle right here. And so I'm going to do it also on the other side. So I'm just going to flip that way and hope that it's going to... You don't have to get so close, Mama. I don't want to freak the people out on how close it's looking. Okay, let's just kind of eyeball it. Okay, here we go. And here's the other opposite side. So we're going to gather between these circles. Let me show you how we're going to gather that on my machine. Every machine is different. So based on the machine that you have, your gathering instructions will be a little bit different than mine. Let me go with this circle right here. And then flip it over and here. This right here is the bodice front, which means it's, you know, up in the chest area. The upper body is always considered as the bodice. So this is the upper body. So we got that marked. And let me mark these little darts here too, because it's kind of hard to kind of decipher this stuff. Once you start sewing with the white material, it gets kind of funny, you know. It gets a little funny, a little tricky. You kind of got to know what you're doing when you're messing with white, because it's hard to really see the difference in the color contrast. Okay, now on my machine I've already set it to a wide stitch. You're gonna set your machine, your needle and your bobbin to a wide stitch. Okay, family, this is what I did so far. Okay, this is the bodice top. Let me let it focus. Okay, this is the bodice top. Up here at the bottom and at the top, right? Okay, now this is one portion of the breast part. It's gathered here and it's gathered at the bottom. The same way it is here. It's gathered at the bottom and it's gathered at the top. I'm doing another one here. And here's my settings here. Okay, I have it on a wide stitch, on the widest stitch. And then I have it just on the regular single stitch here. Okay, and then what you do is you do 2 rows of wide stitches. Let's see if I could do this with and still try to keep my camera straight at the same time. The kids are going to bed now. It's a school night, so I'm able to get more things done and accomplished than sleep. Okay, so I cut that off, cut off that excess thread. Now here is the second seam. Hold on. Bear with me because I'm trying to... Let's see if it's going to focus. Maybe not. Okay, let me go back up here to that purple dot that I drew. Drop my pressure foot. Let's kind of widen it out just a little bit. It's a window right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a little lumen right there. It's like a little window. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Okay, there we go. All right. Let me get this done and I'll get back in a minute. All right, family.